Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever would have guessed James Taylor is as popular as he is? He's in concert in our area, and we apologize for the traffic, but now we are ready to begin. We politely ask everyone in the audience to kindly turn off all your cell phones, pagers, and any other electronic device at this time. We also ask that at no point during the ceremony is an air horn or any other noisemaker made during the entire ceremony. Now please join me in welcoming Grover Cleveland High School's distinguished faculty, led in the processional on the far left by our principal, Ms. Aisha Freeman, and representing the Portland Board of Education, Mr. Mike Rosen. On the far right, the faculty processional is led by our vice principals, Ms. Julie Ryerson and Dr. Katie Wagner, and Mr. Darrell Miles. We are happy to see him. He just returned from leave for this ceremony, is already seated on stage. Director Gary Ryler, we are ready for you. And now with thanks to our Wind Symphony of Cleveland High School under the direction of Mr. Gary Ryler, please salute the reason we are here, the graduates of the class of 2018.
Good evening and welcome to Cleveland High School's Class of 2018 commencement. Please join the Wind Symphony as we listen to the national anthem. Thank you to the Wind Symphony and director Gary Ryler. The Cleveland Instrumental Music Program has been very successful in the 4 years the class of 2018 has been here. Mr. Ryler said the leadership, commitment, and engagement of the musicians has led our band's program to where it is in a matter of only a few years, when typically it takes over a decade. At district competition, the Wind Symphony qualified for state for the 5th year in a row, finishing only 3 points behind the district champion. The Jazz Ensemble qualified for state for the 3rd year in a row, and the Brass Quintet placed 3rd at state. We congratulate Anthony Garrison, Georgia Hasty, Gabe Nepper, Micah Lytle, Dominic Verna-Cattell for district honors. These 7 placed at state: Zoe Arnaud-Hull, Eli Huckabee, Cyrus Johnson, Alex Lyndon Ruby, James Predisk, Colin Stevens, and Sylvan Talavera. Congratulations to all of you and for the band's selection to play in the Starlight Parade again this year. And now please welcome Maggie Brown and Sophie Brown, who are both valedictorians in our class.
We ask you to turn off your cell phones, pagers, and other noisemakers at this time. Now, it's our pleasure to introduce those who are on stage this evening. To my right, Ms. Aisha Freeman, Principal. Mr. Mike Rosen, representing Portland Public Schools Board of Education. Ms. Julie Ryerson, Vice Principal. Dr. Katie Wagner, Vice Principal. And Mr. Daryl Miles, Vice Principal. I am Sophie Brown, and this is Maggie Brown, and we are valedictorians. And to my left, we have Emily Swinth, Senior Class Co-President and valedictorian. Camila Mejia, valedictorian. Adam Nyack, Senior Class Co-President and valedictorian. And Glenn Scahill, valedictorian.
Okay. This class is distinguished by 37 seniors who have earned valedictorian honors by maintaining a 4.0 GPA all 8 semesters. Scholars, please face the audience when your names are called, and please remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Zoe Arnaud Hull, Layla Bibadik, Josh Bricker, Xander DeLambo, Caroline Diamond, Ismaine Ditter, Ari Grazel, Georgia Hasty, Andrew Ho, Anna Hotai, Alexander Letha, Sam Linder, Molly Long, Hannah Maddens, Jordan Marr, Camila Mejia, Simon Millsap, Adam Nyack, Lainey Neer, Ming Wen, Grace O, Olivia Osborne, Isabella Penberthy, Vivian Fan, Glenn Scahill, Emily Swinth, Jimmy Tang, Sam Wagner, Gwen Weber, Emmett Whitlock, Ashton Wignall, Tony Wu, Michaela Yee, Olivia Yee, Peter Zaw, Sophie Brown, and Maggie Brown. Congratulations. You may all be seated. The class of 2018 is also proud to honor its salutatorians, the second-ranked scholars in the class. Again, scholars, please face the audience when your name is called, and please remain seated. Audience, we ask again that you please hold your applause until all names have been called. Elise Anderson, Alexander Brown, Ella Burke, Riaz Ditter, Mila Fagan, Florian Godfrey Link, Ariel Harmon, Lauren Ruig, Sophia Smith, Zachary Smith, Eliza Skady, Dominic Verna Cattell, and William Yee. Congratulations, you may all be seated. The class of 2018 would also like to recognize one of our foreign exchange students, Kia Kumala from Finland, who is here with us this evening. Kia, we hope you have enjoyed your year with us. We'd also like to recognize our class presidents, freshman class president Layla Bibadik, sophomore class president Elise Anderson, junior class president Connor Dewson, and now please welcome our senior class presidents Emily Swinth and Adam Nyack.
Welcome graduates, staff, friends, and family. When we think back on our time at Cleveland, we must look at how far we have come. From entering those daunting green doors on the first day of freshman year, to arriving here today on what is the official end to our time at Cleveland High School, we have each grown in innumerable ways, and in doing so, have helped to support the environment of the school. Each of our journeys have been unique, but we are united as a class through our time at Cleveland and the roles that we have played in each other's lives.
Our class has not been just any other group of students. We are competitive athletes, contemplative artists, budding scientists, innovative musicians, passionate social activists, and so much more. But what makes the class of 2018 special is not our individual accomplishments or our drive to succeed, but our willingness to listen, to collaborate, and to form relationships that will outlast our time here at Cleveland. As we leave high school, we will carry with us this spirit that has united us as peers and impacted us as individuals. And while we welcome you all here today, remembering the past, we are proud to look towards the future and the freedom that we gain as we are left to pursue our own lives.
We are not a group that can be defined by any one individual or by any single event. Rather, our story is told by the hundreds of perspectives that make up the class of 2018 and the countless intersections that we have had with one another. As I reflect back on my own story, the intelligence, compassion, and drive of my peers has remained a constant. My academic journey has been intertwined with the relationships I've built over the course of my 4 years at Cleveland. In the classroom, you challenged me to think critically, to collaborate, and to learn in new ways. But perhaps more importantly, you shaped me outside of an academic setting. It was the moments between classes, surrounded by my peers, that I found myself most joyous, most supported, and most inspired by the community around me. I believe it's in the moments that we don't see ourselves changing that we grow the most. Pam Beasley once said, "There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things. Isn't that kind of the point?" As we close this chapter of our lives, I encourage you to reflect on and cherish your own in-between moments. Carry them with you, because the community that we foster in these instances has the power to span time and distance, the strength to support us through hardship, and the potential to empower us all.
We are not a group of people that stand for intolerance. We are not a group that is complacent in ignorance. We are a group that looks out for those around us, and we are determined to take on our own futures. And as I reflect on my own time here at Cleveland, I think the most important thing that I will carry with me is this determination. Determination to stand alongside those I love. Determination to stand up to adversity. And determination to stand with those who aren't given the legs to stand for themselves. High school can be difficult. We all have had to face challenges during our time here, and a large part of growing up involves grappling with these realities that can be so tough to face. But we are all here today. We have all made it this far. So as we each depart on our own paths, in the words of Malcolm X, the future belongs to those who prepare it for today. And I am confident that together, we, the class of 2018, and those that follow in our footsteps, will be working tenaciously towards this goal. For we have the conviction, the compassion, and the ambition to make our world what we want it to be. Thank you. It is our pleasure to introduce valedictorian Camila Mejia, who will be saying a few words about our first performer of the night.
Next up, we have Morgan Dimitri singing Feeling Good by Nina Simone, accompanied by Nora Burkhartsmeyer. Morgan is graduating a year early in order to take time to focus on her college search and auditions, as well as to possibly intern somewhere in either the film or theater industry. One of her biggest musical accomplishments is being selected for the American Songbook Academy last year, a week-long summer intensive with 39 other students from all across the country, which she has the opportunity of attending once again this summer. In the next year, she plans to search for an internship while applying and auditioning for college, and is curious about traveling and learning about theater in different cultures. She chose Feeling Good because it talks about freedom and letting go, and appreciating where you are now, but being able to look into the future, much like graduating. Nora is a junior at Cleveland. She began playing piano at the age of 6 and hasn't stopped since. In the beginning of 2016, she took 5 songs she had written into a recording studio and worked with other musicians to create an EP that was released in October of 2017. She hopes to create a full album during her senior year and possibly attend music school. No matter what, music will remain part of her life.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, and that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling good.
Good evening, parents, guardians, families, Cleveland staff, PPS board member Mike Rosen, and of course, the graduates of the class of 2018. I am Principal Aisha Freeman, and I'm honored to welcome you this evening. Graduates, we know that you are here tonight as a result of your determination and tireless effort to do what it takes to graduate from high school. This is a celebration of you and your accomplishments. And we know that there is often and we know that you could not have done this alone. Whenever you experience success in life, there's often at least one person, if not a whole cadre of people, who love you and who are behind the scenes lending you the support you need. Tonight, I would like for you to honor your families, and particularly your parents and or your guardians. They have been alongside you throughout your entire journey that manifests here and now. Graduates, let's take a moment to stand, turn around to your families and loved ones, and acknowledge their unyielding support of you in this moment. Thank you, families. These young people love you very much. Students and scholars, as you move on to the next chapter of your life, I want you to ponder that you are entering as young adults into a world where I believe, as your principal, we need to actualize an immense amount of love and understanding for individuals and cultures who are different from our own. I was recently reading a book written by Thich Nhat Hanh titled How to Love, and he explains that the two words love and understanding are synonymous. He writes, quote, "When we feed and support our own happiness, we are nourishing our ability to love. That's why to love means to learn the art of nourishing our happiness. Understanding someone's suffering is the best gift you can give another person. Understanding is love's other name. If you don't understand, you can't love." In your life after Cleveland High School, be intentional about nourishing your happiness and foster a sincere understanding of those individuals with whom you interact. By doing so, you will, one action at a time, be part of a larger collective to create a more harmonious, kind, and just world. Congratulations to the class of 2018 and to your families.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you Molly Long and Georgia Hasty. Molly has been playing the violin for 13 years and has served as concertmaster of both the Metropolitan Youth Symphony and the Misfits Chamber Ensemble, as well as being a featured soloist at Interlochen Music Camp over last summer. She will be studying biochemistry and violin performance at Lawrence University next year. Georgia Hasty has been playing the piano, which you will hear tonight, for 10 years, as well as both the saxophone and the clarinet for 6. Georgia has been renowned by her peers, who voted her to receive both the Louis Armstrong Award for Jazz Excellence and the title of Most Valuable Player in Wind Symphony. Georgia will attend CU Boulder in the fall, where she plans on studying engineering and music performance. Both Molly and Georgia cite music as a valuable means for expression, as well as a way to connect with a variety of different people. They will be performing a piece that translates from German as Love's Sorrow and describes a sentiment that is fitting for this era in our lives, a feeling of remembering good times and being sad that they have passed while simultaneously looking forward to the future. Without any further ado, please enjoy Fritz Kreisler's Liebeslied, performed by Molly Long and Georgia Hasty.
Cleveland boasts a truly award-winning choir department. Just this year, the choir's large mixed vocal ensemble won the district championship and took second at state. Our congratulations to Izzy Schulenberg, Alex Brown, Michaela Clark, Morgan Dimitri, Amelia Hillary, Micah Lytle, Lydia Ofa, Olivia Osborne, Miranda Rosso, and Havana Solar. At the state competition, soloist Izzy Schulenberg took second place for alto voice, Michaela Clark took fourth for mezzo-soprano, and Alex Brown was the district champion for bass voice. A special thanks to Miss Diana Rowe, who this evening is directing the A choir for the last time. She has devoted hours upon hours of performance time to Cleveland and has helped the vocal music program achieve much distinction. She has opted to transfer to Woodstock Elementary next fall, and we wish her well. In a moment, the A choir will perform a piece entitled Divi Sirmi Kumalini by the Director of Choral Activities at PSU, Ethan Sperry, and accompanied today by percussionists Della Godfrey Langdon, class of 2019, and Ryan Stevens, class of 2020. This Latvian folk song tells the story, through rhythm and sound, of a group of wild horses who at first are stuck in a stable, pounding against the doors to be released, until a shift in the song signifies their escape and they gallop away through the fields, joyous in their newfound freedom. Surely every graduating senior here today has, at some point, felt like one of these wild horses, stuck in a stable for the last 4 years and finally about to be freed. Now please welcome Cleveland's A choir.
Okay, everyone, we're getting closer to handing out those diplomas. Before we present this year's awards and scholarships, we have a special presentation to give. I'm going to turn the mic over to Terrence Paul, our student body president.
Good evening, class of 2018. My name is Terrence Paul, and I'm this year's student body president. Tonight, I have the privilege of honoring someone who has given 50 years of service to Cleveland High School. Jan Watt began her teaching career at Cleveland in the fall of 1967 when she was just 20 years old. She taught at Cleveland until she retired in 2002 and returned the following year in her current role as Special Projects Coordinator. Jan does an extraordinary number of things as a part of her job, including organizing and orchestrating tonight's entire graduation. This year, I had the privilege of working with Jan in my role as student body president, and I'm thankful for the words and wisdom she has given me every step of the way. Jan, tonight we want to present you the stool that commemorates 50 years of amazing service to Cleveland High School as well as the Cleveland community. Jan, will you please stand to be recognized?
Well deserved. Each year, the esteemed Cleveland High School Alumni Association provides 5 scholarships of $2,000 each to graduates in 5 categories. I would like this year's Alumni Association Award recipients to please stand and face the audience as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until after I've stated each of their names. Heather DeStefano for Media Visual Arts. Georgia Hasty for Performing Arts. Andy Ho for Business Communications. Samuel Wagner for Science and Math. And Gwen Weber as the Iron Woman. Thank you, Alumni Association Award recipients. You can be seated. Before announcing the faculty awards, I want to take a moment to honor 4 distinguished Cleveland faculty members who are retiring along with the graduating class of 2018. Will you please stand when I call your name? 2 of the 4 faculty members, I believe 2 of them are here tonight. Mr. Alex Gordon, language arts teacher. Terry Waldron is a visual and fine arts teacher. Terry and also John Devine, I don't believe they're here tonight, but John Devine is also a visual and fine arts teacher who's retiring. And then our 4th retirement this year is a longtime business and marketing teacher, Linda Owen Cooper. Each year, our outstanding Cleveland High School faculty selects students for a faculty award in 3 categories. I would like this year's faculty award recipients to please stand and face the audience as I call your name. And audience, please hold your applause until after I've stated everyone's name. The honored scholar is received by Samuel Wagner and Emmett Whitlock. The Distinguished Service Award is received by Caroline Diamond, Terrence Paul, and Glenn Scahill. The Marvin Flitcroft Challenger Award is received by Ali Jolie and Lupe Soto Gonzalez. This year, Cleveland High School is honored and proud to announce we have 54 seniors graduating with a prestigious International Baccalaureate diploma. These students have gone above and beyond what is required of them as high school students and have pushed their intellectual abilities to the max. I would like this year's IB diploma recipients to please stand and face the audience as I call your name. There's 54 of them, so please hold your applause until after I recognize all the students. Elise Anderson, Megan Armentrout, Zoe Arno Hull, Layla Bieberich, Maggie Brown, Sophie Brown, Ella Burke, Kelsey Chan, Ji-Ju Chen, Theodore Close Kung, Alexander Coffin, Anna Comas Short, Alexander DeLambo, Jeannie DeMayo, Caroline Diamond, Aiden Dillon, Ismain Ditter, Riaz Ditter, Julia Downing, Thomas Eikamp, Mila Fagan, Alice Floyd Preston, Dylan Frick, Jane Frost, Lily Gilmore, Lucian Hodge, Ariel Harmon, Georgia Hasty, Henry Hawking, Andrew Ho, Oz Johnson Coggleton, Hannah Kelly, Gabia Lascanita, Molly Long, Camila Mija, Simon Millsap, Adam Nyack, Grace O, Vivian Fan, Effie Purcell, Lauren Rueg, Quinn Samuelidis, Glenn Scahill, Sophia Smith, Emily Swinth, Elliot Tufik, Lam Tran, William Sy, Dominic Verna Cattell, Samuel Wagner, Emmett Whitlock, Ashton Wignall, Christine Zahn, Liam Zimmerman. Congratulations, IB diploma recipients. Our final award this evening before we begin handing out diplomas. Cleveland's faculty has selected seniors who deserve special recognition for their dedication to noteworthy improvement over the last 4 years. We salute 5 members of the class of 2018 for their significant academic and personal growth. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your Warrior Award, and congratulations from the faculty. The Warrior Award will be handed out by our Vice Principal, Dr. Katie Wagner. Cynthia Cardenas. Stella Kimsey. Gio Mendez. Malachi Mortensen. And Ramona Rodriguez. Malachi. Congratulations to these 5 seniors for receiving the Warrior Award.
In just a moment, Lydia Ofa and Zoe Arno-Hull will perform Harold Arlen's Somewhere Over the Rainbow, with Lydia singing and Zoe on piano. Lydia began singing at the age of 4 and soon went from singing at her church to joining several choirs, including several of Cleveland's. Lydia has been in choir at Cleveland all 4 years of high school, moving from beginner to intermediate and then to air choir for her junior and senior year. She also took the role of sectional leader this year. Although it's hard to believe, she's mostly self-taught. Lydia says she will definitely continue to incorporate music into her life in the future.
Zoe started playing piano in the 2nd grade and has now been playing for 12 years. She plays mostly classical music, but also jazz and pop. Zoe has entered and won several Oregon Music Teachers Association competitions and completed the Level 10 OMTA syllabus, performing at the state recital. Zoe also performed John Schmidt's All of Me at Cleveland Senior Recognition Assembly. It was Lydia's choice to perform Somewhere Over the Rainbow. As a Pacific Islander, this song is important to her due to its cultural roots. She appreciates that the song talks about possibilities and gives us hope about starting this next chapter of our lives as adults.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, where troubles they melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, where troubles they melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue and bluebirds fly above the rainbow. Why, oh, I can't.
Ms. Freeman, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Grover Cleveland High School, it is my pleasure to present the members of the class of 2018 who have fulfilled all the requirements of the state of Oregon and Portland Public Schools to earn a high school diploma. We offer our congratulations to all of you and to your families. Juniors, please lead our graduates to the stage.
First graduate is Julie Ryerson. It's on. I never this. Joshua Bear. Patrick Ashworth. Caitlin Marsh-Keen. Martin Geary. Sophia Dibley. Kayla Albright Deely. Stella Biggs. Gabriela Gomez Young. Ethan Vander Merva. Haley Hoopa. Violet Johnson. Fiona Kavanaugh Colley. Reese Kyle. Miles Rodriguez. Abby Willis. Jenna Mitchum. Kevin Rain. Caden Register. Kai Schroeder. Savion Barone. Roth Morgan. Harrison Smith. Sam Gronke. Sullivan Stoops. Lucas Kaufman. Kennedy DeFrang. Gage Carlson. Aiden Fulmer. Jonas Goff. Ali Skady. Alexandra White. Nathaniel Gomez Ramirez. Chad Marquez. Serenity Nicole Davis. Alanias Gonzalez Becerril. Alexander Hadley. Jacob Norton. Ella DeVito. Grace Shimkevich. Tess Frankie. James Raleigh. Alex Coffin. Claire Miles. Ileana Gaeta. Phoebe Levine. Sean Berger. Emma Christensen. Griffin Hay. Phaedrus Keener. Cyrus Johnson. Henry Hawking. Alex Blosser. Dylan Frick. Florian Godfrey Link. Leo Durker. Michael Burke. Oliver Martin. Evan Quinn Dornick. Nathan Stevick. Lucian Hodge. Jacob Spivey. Ethan Shin. Thomas Eikamp. Amanda Ryler. Augustine Zamudio Ruiz. Sydney Toops. Phoebe Weir. Michael Wallace. Cole Holling. Griffin Wolf. Ella Ristvet. Max Schrodel. Kylie Ristvet. Sarah Davis. Davik Britton. Tyler McLean. Francisco Serrano IV. Gary Vaughn. Alexander Jacobson. Anna Raymond Aruda. Anis Lester. Marcus Fields. Flamour Berisha. Michaela Clark. Jay Sanders. Seth On Moore. Mo Salah. Tenzin Jigta. Mushai Mutubi. Afandi Amin. Leo Tez. Van Chrisman. Aaron Kemper. Colin Stevens. Elijah Dobkins. Ali Marshall. Julia Fields. Effie Purcell. Terrence Paul. Emily Abassian. Stephanie Chaparro. Emma Gustafson. Anna Roach. Bohai Wisher. Ji-Jun Chen. Eamon Tanneholz. Kevin Wynn. Max Boyd. Jimmy Hill. Ali Jolie. Parker Simpson. Malachi Young Money Mortensen. Jalen Blewett. Meshach Fifth. Amy Sperando. Lorraine Ellenwood. Mark Ma. Gio Mendez. Nemo Ahmed. Mackenzie Potter Moen. Allie Montgomery. Ileana Morales. Andrew Martinez. Parrish Marsh. Lucas Ditmore. Brandon Taylor Hernandez. Bridget Miskowy Berg. Hera Palmer. Bella Donofrio. Ruby Gale Hansen Hunter. Ivy Karen Hansen Hunter. Blythe Gillis. Heather DiStefano. Ben Sudam. Sebastian Sammy. Carlo Vega. Vaughn Overall. Victor Cole. Calvin Bartlett. Haley Nemec. Jenna Simpson. Lily Rain Knowling. Greta Quinn Hillerns. Lily Elsa Rose Perkins. Alexandra Goligan. Riley Holenstein. Melina May Norn. Carolyn Wolf. Eric Blute. Peter Wynn. Gavin McCartney. William Barrett Robertson. Ryan Stevens. Bryant Vasquez. Grace Elizabeth Calabrese. Eliana Mortensen. Allison Carpenter. Clara Booth. Lindsay Harrelson. Stella Jade Kimsey. Jennifer Garvin. Brooklyn Pierce. Mia Bolte. Finnegan Hughes. Benjamin Clyer. Sophie Ong. Yuamu. Marife Tanawan. Fartun Aiden. Jake Caulfield. Everett Byron. Lam Tran. Christine Zan. Samantha Davis. Kelsey Chan. Isamu Richmond. Samson Minda. Kieran Armstrong. Colden Rand. Owen Spafford. Cassius Conyers. Pocket Patino. Daisy Smith. Jacqueline Johnson. Vitana Sangtami. Isis Dornbrook. Anthony Garrison. Sean Mikkel Newman. Anthony Forrest Roa. Julian Orlando Menjivar. Powell Terrell. Taylor Bruce. Ramona Rodriguez. Sylvan Talavera. Eli Huckabee. Lev Perlman. Alex Henry Lindgren Ruby. Natalie Smith. Catherine Frazier. Jenny Trong. Kylie Brown. Shay McGinnis. Jackson Pavlich Latimer. Keenan Gones. Mark Duhamel Jr. Zachary Mason. Cameron Brown. William Heaton Yai. Connor James Dewson. Aiden Dillon. Elise Anderson. Carissa Postula. Cameron Yee. Theo Close Kung. William Hansel Tai. Tamir Eisenbach Budner. Brian Ma. Hudson Nays. Dawson Davis. Emmett Morris. Sophia Smith. Oksana Boksa. Milagro Dunbar Martinez. William Yu. Megan Armentrout. Annabelle Huffman. Jeannie DeMayo. Hannah Kelly. Gabia Lasconita. Dong Wemo Ong. Guadalupe Soto Gonzalez. Jonah Potts. Cody Lynn. Spencer Acuna. Julia Downing. Grace Shetterly. Havana Rose Solar. Lily Diana Zenzo Panetta. Jane Margaret Cheserek Frost. Allison Kirkpatrick. Rosemary Grace Allison Brown. Ariel Harmon. Cohen Samuelidis. Gabe Nepper. Dominic Verna Cattell. James Predisic. Oz Johnson Congleton. Michael Sid. Malik Fishman. Casey Edward Strike. Scarlett Peterson Ely. August Lewis Hoogerhouse. Mila Fagan. Roland Hill. Tange Junube Bader. Will Hines. Bailey Autumn Gibbons. Maeve Elizabeth Conway. Medina Kelmendi. Kia Kimala. Ellie Sudam. Cynthia Cardenas. Amelia Hillary. Tristan Stewart Bauman. Drew Elizabeth Cooksey. Peyton Jane Hamilton. Riaz Ditter. Zachary Smith. Vivian Arnone. Anna Comas Short. Calder Wiggers. Nikki Malloy. Jessica Short. Fiona Stave. CJ Tomaszewski. Amanda Papama. Harry Melanson Shaw. Sarah Jones. Lauren Rueg. Rowan Anderson. Miranda V. Rosso. Peyton Nelson Gibbons. Ella Burke. Lily Rose Gilmore. Sophia Hathorn. Eva Morris. Coco Iannarone. Elliot Tufik. Logan Stone. Charlotte Nicholson. Ruby Rademacher Willis. Riley Thompson. Sage Pagnosi. Lillian Svensson. Malin Isela Margaret Gorman. Diana Lopategi Gomez. Michaela Clark. Elena Neer. Caroline Diamond. Michaela Yee. Andrew Ho. Isabella Penberthy. Jimmy Tang. Tony Wu. Zoe Arno Hull. Seputa Lydia Ofa. Hannah Madden. Olivia Yee. Oscar Durker. Mihal Lovett. Sophie Brown. Maggie Brown. Jessica Pineda. Glenn Scahill. Leila Shefika Biberich. Jordan Marr. Sam Linder. Peter Za. Izzy Schulenberg. Alex Brown. Olivia Osborne. Vivian Fan. Xander DeLambo. Ismain Ditter. Ashton Wignall. Ari Grazel. Simon Millsap. Alice Floyd Preston. Morgan Shane Adams. Michael Lytle. Everett Kays. Molly Rose Long. Georgia Hasty. Grace O. Ming Wen. Joshua Bricker. Alexander Litha. Anna Hotai. Gwen Weber. Samuel Wagner. Morgan Dimitri. Camila Mejia. Emily Swinth. Adam Nyack.
Mihal Lovett and Oscar Durker will be performing next, but before they do, we'd like to share with you a little bit about them. Art is a large part of both Mihal and Oscar's lives. Mihal began making music his freshman year, but has loved playing and listening to music for as long as he can remember. He will be attending University of Oregon's School of Music and Dance this fall.
Oscar has grown up surrounded by art his entire life and spent much of his high school career working on projects from various visual art classes. He began taking his art more seriously during his junior year in Cleveland's International Baccalaureate program. This fall, Oscar will attend New York University's Steinhardt School of Culture, Education, and Human Development. On another note, Mihal and Oscar have two of the most comical personalities you can find in our class. What you're about to see actually began as a joke, but soon transformed into something more. That being said, they'd now like to share with you a piece they titled, 4 Years We'll Never Get Back.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mihal Lovett.
And I'm Oscar Durker. You may know me because my mom, Miss Durker. But if I could just say one thing, I don't know what's happening in class today just because she's my mom.
Before we begin, we'd like to be the first to say congratulations. You've made it. Tonight, I looked out on a sea of green, and you know, Oscar, I didn't want to say this, but one of us should change.
Collectively, our caps and gowns cost around $10,000. We're wearing $10,000 worth of Kelly Green dresses that we'll only wear once. Do you want to know how much that is?
How much?
That's enough to send someone to college.
No, it's not.
Scratch that last part.
We've been through 4 years of high school with varying degrees of dress codes.
But by far, this is the worst.
You look like if Kermit the Frog and your grandmother's special occasion tablecloth had a baby.
Yeah? Well, you look like the Hulk got a liposuction. As silly as it may look, it's an important event, and it's good to mark the occasion with something. It's good to have a tradition.
Who's our principal this year?
I'm not sure. Is a dean a principal?
Well, we'd like to thank our principal and our vice principal.
And our other vice principal. And our other vice principal.
We know you're here tonight supporting us, but we aren't quite sure who you are.
We've been through tougher things than new principals.
Yeah, our school has a history of problems with our bathrooms.
And I'd like to applaud our class's level of maturity.
It's true. We could have made jokes about these problems, but instead we made jokes about how much our school stinks.
Ha 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 ha. There was the time when sewer waste was coming into the cafeteria.
Hashtag poopgate.
Or the time when the bathroom bandit caused all the bathrooms to get locked down.
Hashtag no poopgate, can't poopgate, hold it in gate. I'm going to Burgerville, it's an emergency gate.
These past 4 years, the elements of the earth have been against us, threatening our lives and our drive to succeed.
There was lead in our water.
Our trash cans were on fire.
Toxic air pollution.
And of course, the constant fear that the big earthquake would strike.
But all this pales in comparison to our greatest show of strength.
It's true. We never stopped rooting for our football team.
Never. We just kept showing up, year after year after year.
But next year, we'll be able to cheer for new teams, like the Bears, the Wildcats, and the Ducks.
Go Ducks! What a time to be going out into the world. I'm so excited. We have a great job market we can go into.
No.
Our environment has never been in better condition.
No.
And we can all feel at ease knowing that our privacy is being protected by Facebook.
Nice try.
I look out today and I see future lawyers, doctors, and those who will be asking to borrow money for next month's rent.
I'm excited for art school.
But seriously, it truly has been an honor spending the last 4 years of my life with you all. I've made deep and meaningful connections with all of you that I hope to carry on through my life. I can't wait to see where you all go and what changes you make to the world. You're all amazing and beautiful people.
Ditto. The conclusion of our speech is based on hours of meticulous investigation.
It was just one YouTube search of funny graduation speeches.
But we did learn one thing. They all quote rap songs.
So we'll leave you with this. Sammy.
Sammy boy, Sammy boy, yeah.
Thank you.